going on, everybody? I'm sure people are a little concerned right now. It's a stressful past couple of days, especially today. You got this perfect Wyckoff formation forming up here at the top, which is very interesting. You got Elon somewhere over here holding Bitcoin. Now he's condemning Bitcoin. Here we are. China's getting crazy back down at the bottom. It's very textbook, which is kind of creepy in a way to me, but really makes you think about what's going on here. The reason I wanted to run this video is I wanted to just show some price range data on a historical basis over some of these assets that we cover. So over here, we had this meteoric rise, right? We rose all the way up here with 1,600% from that point. Now, once that was achieved, we took and we crashed down 85%. Now coming forward again, I'm not picking this by the correct dates. I'm just doing it by price, guys, just to make the point. I'm not getting that. Now we're up, almost 12,000%. Boom, it comes down. What's it do again? Retraces to 84%. Then from here, almost 2,000%. And right now, we are down in the 51% for Bitcoin. So, it is normal to see these big pullbacks. Is it going to continue to go down? I mean, I don't know. If it does, if it goes into this 80-something range, which we're obviously all hoping it doesn't, you would be seeing if you just by law of averages here, 84.5, you'd be seeing a $10,000 Bitcoin again. I do not believe that is what's going to happen. I believe we have one more leg up into this range somewhere. But that's neither here nor there. My point is I'm just trying to show that some of these pullbacks, they're fairly normal. And even if you switch over to the daily, we'll go back and look at this. As we were approaching here, where we are price-wise right now for Bitcoin, we were there on June 8th. We were there on May 23rd. We were there on May 18th. We were there, all through January here, even into December a little bit. That's where we first approached these prices. So, I mean, this is really not that unusual in my opinion. It's intense. The narrative cranked up. We did see that there was I should have showed it while I had it pulled up. I'm not going to worry about it. There was a death cross with the moving averages yesterday, I believe it was, for Bitcoin. And, BC Backer even said the narrative that's going to follow that is going to be crazy. I believe his video was titled Prepare for the Blitz or something, the media blitz. And he's not wrong. I mean, the next morning you wake up and it's like the whole world's ending. It's crypto-geddon right now. Again, this is just the same thing. This is the altcoin market cap minus Bitcoin. You had your rise, 5,000% almost. And then this one crashed down to 83%. Huge rise up. Of course, that was the epic bull run of 17 and 18. You went up almost 18,000%. And then you get slammed back down, 91%. Back up another 3,000%. And now we are down in the 50% range. So, it's... Maybe that part of my video doesn't make it as comforting as I want it to be. My point is that you see these things happen, but you're not going to zero. Not now. I do not believe that. There are assets I do believe in the near term that will end up going to zero, but these are utility coins that we're talking about, and I do not believe the ones that I hold anyway will be gone like that. I think they already have real world use case. People are using them and they have real staying power. That is not financial advice. That is my opinion. I am not a maxi to any coin other than ones that hold utility. I say that all the time. Another example here, you go to Ethereum. I mean, this is going to get kind of repetitive, but you guys will get the point. Even this one here where it raised 3,600%, it doesn't look like it was that huge of a drop, but it still made it down into the 60s, And then boom, it rips back up to here, 23,000%. Let's go to the moon. Let's go back to the basement at 94%, and then, here we are again, ripping up another 5,000%. So history doesn't necessarily repeat itself, but it does rhyme. And my point is even if we were only halfway through the fall right now, I mean, I don't even want to think about that. But it's, if that's the case, you have to think that this is what would happen again. And I mean, this is a time span here from when the time it got down to its bottom in December of 2018 and then topped in May of 21. So I mean, you're talking a couple year of a bear market over here. And really, I mean, this isn't even that bearish here in the middle. This is just a long consolidation. This was really, in my opinion, the only bearish point was from January of 18 until, so you had pretty much a whole year of bear market consolidated for a year, and then you ripped for a year is pretty much what I'm seeing here. XRP is another one that has plenty of these examples. You go over here, start from the bottom, 2,000%, slam down, 95%, rips up again, 1,000%, boom, back down into the 80s, massive rip again, and then this one, you see that there's a lot of these ones that only get down in the 50-60% too, like that are still major pullbacks. That's still a big deal. I'm not downplaying that. It's a big loss, but then you do see these rises again, and then here down to the bottom, 96% again. You guys are getting the point. I mean, the market has to wipe itself out a little bit to get all the stupid money, all the totally speculative, ridiculous money out of there so the real money can get back in and accumulate. And what I think we're doing right now with the whole market, I think we're doing something similar to this, where you see this rise here. Where are we at here? This is March 7th of 17. Let's go back into the daily real quick and hop over there. March of 17. So yeah, you see what's going on here. Let me get in here. Sorry guys, bear with me for just a second. I wasn't prepared for this part. I think we're going to be in a situation that's going to look similar to this. We just had, that major rage up, and then we kind of tapered off, and then boom, you have another leg up. I'm just basing that off of, and I'm talking about for the whole market. I'm not saying for XRP. I don't think XRP's even gotten started yet, and the lawsuit could really affect that. It's kind of one of those regulatory risks that you can't really account for when you're doing this stuff. But let me get rid of all this. That is what I think. That's based off of, I follow, 20, 30 different analysts that I watch, and a lot of them are saying the same thing. So I just wanted to show you guys that these price swings like that, it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of crypto because you're seeing this. So you still got to make your own decisions and do your own research. Just know that, statistically speaking, long-term holders make far more profit than day traders and swing traders. Not saying you can't make money doing all of them. I'm just saying, statistically speaking, there's a reason why they make more money, and it's because of situations like this. You imagine being here when there was some narrative coming out, China's banning this, the U.S. says no more, yada, da, 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 da. Sell all your Bitcoin, and then everybody gets out, or I guess this is an XRP chart. Sell all your XRP. We're down here at 0.002 back in 2014. This thing's never going anyway. What a crap coin, blah, blah, blah. And then here you'd be sitting here if you hodled this entire time. We won't even talk about the top. Let's just say hodled to right now at this point in time in the middle of this dip. You're up 21,000%. So just something to keep in mind. It's not financial advice. It brings me a little peace to sit here and look at this stuff and realize we're not witnessing anything happening that's never happened before. So just kind of look at what has happened before and try to say, okay, maybe it'll be somewhere in between these things. You kind of can see the ebb and flow. And with that, try to have a good night, guys. Keep your heads up. I think we got green candles on the way, hopefully sooner than later.